Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello, good morning, ma'am and my friends. How are you today? I hope you're in a good health. Let me introduce myself. My name is Aisyah Nabiilah. My ID number is 19029069. I'm from Mathematics Education Class D. On this occasion, I would like to explain about arithmetic operations in algebra. In mathematics, we will study a lot of material related to algebra, so it's very important for us to learn the basics of algebra. The first thing we must learn is about how to operate an algebra. In the Indonesian education curriculum, arithmetic operations in algebra is studied in grade 7 junior high school in odd semester. Firstly, we will get to know about algebraic forms. The algebraic forms are: first, variable. A variable is a letter that represents a number whose value may change. The example a variable is A, B to Z. Second, constant. A constant is a number whose value always stays the same. Third, term. A term is a constant or the product of a constant and one more variables. Fourth, coefficient. The coefficient of a term is the constant that multiplies the variable in a term. The example of coefficient is 2 in 2 times x, 5 in 5 times a, 3 in 3 times y. And the last is expression. An expression is a number, a variable, or a combination of numbers and variables using operations symbols. To write algebraically, we need some operation symbols as well as numbers and variables. These are several types of symbols we will be using. There are addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. We have studied these 4 operations since elementary school, so maybe you already understand about this. Okay, now we will start the discussion about arithmetic operations in algebra. Before, we have to know about the properties that are very important and are often used in algebra. The first property is commutative law. If A and B are the elements of real numbers, then A plus B equals B plus A. A times B equals B times A. Second, associative law. If A and B are the elements of real numbers, then A plus B in brackets plus C equals A plus bracket B plus C bracket close. A times B in brackets times C is equal to A times bracket B times C bracket close. Third, distributive law. If A and B are the elements of real numbers, then A times bracket B plus C bracket close is equal to AB plus AC. B plus C in bracket times A equals BA plus CA. A times bracket B minus C bracket close is equal to AB minus AC. B plus C in brackets times A equals BA minus CA. First, addition and subtraction operations. We can add or subtract coefficients that have like terms and keep the same variable. What is like terms? Like terms is the terms that are either constant or have the same variables raised to the same powers. The example of like terms are 2x squared and 7x squared are like terms because they have the same variables raised to the same powers, x squared and x squared. X to the power of 5 and 3x to the 5th powers are like terms. 2 and minus 9 are like terms. How to combine like terms? Step 1. Identify like terms. Step 2. Rearrange the expression so like terms are together. Step 3. Add or subtract the coefficient and keep the same variable for each group of like terms. Example. Simplify this expression. A. 3x plus 2y minus x. B. 2x squared plus 3x plus 7 plus x squared plus 4x plus 5. The solutions are: for the equation 3x plus 2y minus x, firstly, we identify the like terms. In this equation, the like terms is 3x and minus x. Then we rearrange the expression so like terms are together. Is equal to 3x minus x plus 2y equals 2x plus 2y. The equation 2x squared plus 3x plus 7 plus x squared plus 4x plus 5. The like terms are 2x squared and x squared, 3x and 4x. Then we rearrange the expression so like terms are together. Is equal to 2x squared plus x squared plus 3x plus 4x plus 7 plus 5. Then we add the coefficient of like terms. Is equal to 3x squared plus 7x plus 12. Before we discuss the multiplication and division operations, we will recall the exponent rules. Exponent rules are widely used when we operate multiplication and division. These are some exponent properties that are often used in algebra. Multiplication operations. Rules that used in multiplication operation are using distributive properties and product rule exponent. Multiplication operation divide to three types. There are A. Multiplication of one term with one term. The example are 2 times 6x, we using associative law, is equal to 2 times 6 in brackets x equals 12x. 5a times 3a, we using associative law, is equal to 5 times 3 in bracket times bracket a times a, bracket close. Then we using product rule exponent equals 15 times bracket a to the power of 1 plus 1, bracket close, equals 15a squared. B. Multiplication of one term with two terms or polynomial. The general formula is a times bracket b plus c, bracket close, is equal to ab plus ac. The example are: find the result of multiplication algebra. Form this following. First, 4x times bracket x minus 2y, bracket close. Second, 8a times bracket 3ab minus 2ab squared minus 8ab, bracket close. The solutions are: use the distributive properties for solving those problems. The first problems: 4x times bracket x minus 2y, bracket close, we using distributive properties, is equal to bracket 4x times x, bracket close, minus bracket 4x times 2y, bracket close. Then we using product rule exponent equals bracket 4x to the power of 1 plus 1, bracket close, minus bracket 4x times 2y, bracket close, is equal to 4x squared minus 8xy. The second problem: 8a times bracket 3ab minus 2ab squared minus 8ab, bracket close. Then we rearrange the expression so like terms are together, is equal to 8a bracket 3ab minus ab, bracket close, minus 2ab squared, bracket close. Then this is algebraic addition operation, equals 8a bracket minus 5ab minus 2ab squared, bracket close, This is distributive properties equals bracket 8a times minus 5ab bracket close minus bracket 8a times 2ab squared bracket close. Then we using product rule exponent is equal to bracket minus 40 a to the power of 1 plus 1 b bracket close minus bracket 16 a to the power of 1 plus 1 b squared bracket close. Then we simplify the equation equals minus 40 a squared b minus 16 a squared b squared. Then we divide it by minus 8 equals 5a squared b plus 2a squared b squared. See multiplication between two terms with two terms. Suppose we have two terms in the form a plus b in brackets and c plus d in brackets. The completion steps must be done are a plus b in brackets times c plus d in brackets is equal to a times bracket c plus d bracket close plus b times bracket c plus d bracket close equals ac plus ad plus bc plus bd. The example are: find the result of this following multiplication. X plus 2 in bracket times x minus 3 in bracket. The solution is x plus 2 in bracket times x minus 3 in bracket is equal to x times x in bracket plus bracket x times minus 3 bracket close plus bracket 2 times x bracket close plus bracket 2 times minus 3 bracket close is equal to x to the power of 1 plus 1 plus minus 3x plus 2x plus minus 6 is equal x squared minus 3x plus 2x minus 6 equals x squared minus x minus 6. Division operation. You can get the quotient for two numbers of the algebra by first determining the LE factor in each of the algebraic forms. Next, do a division on the numerator and denominator. The example are: find the result of the division 6xy squared all divided by 3y. Second question: 6 8x minus 6y all divided by 3. Third question, 8x divided by 2y. The solutions are 6xy all divided by 3y. We identify the same variables and the integers, so is equal to 6 divided by 3 times x to the power of 1 divided by x to the power of 0 times y squared divided by y to the power of 1. Then we using division properties and quotient rule exponent equals 2 times x to the power of 1 minus 0 times y to the power of 2 minus 1 equals 2xy. The solutions for second question, 6x minus 6y all divided by 3 is equal to 6 bracket x minus y bracket close all divided by 3. This is we using distributive law equals 6 divided by 3 times bracket x minus y bracket close is equal to 2 bracket x minus y bracket close. Then we using distributive law again equals 2x minus 2y. The third question, 8x divided by 2y. We identify the variables and the integers equals 8 divided by 2 times x divided by y. Then we using division properties equals 4 times x divided by y. Okay, I think this is enough for my explanation today. I apologize if there is a wrong word and it is unclear from my explanation, and I hope you are not satisfied with my explanation and you search for more in the internet about algebra, because you can get anything on the internet. Thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.